Alright everybody, we're back in the Division 2, and today we're going to change gears a little bit. Over the last couple of play sessions, I've been using the Survivalist specialization, and as you can see, I've maxed out the skill tree, or the skill web, whatever you want to call it. I have all of the abilities for it, so I want to branch into the other two specializations. Now, as you can see, I've played a decent amount of the Demolitionist. I have most of the tree unlocked, but the Sharpshooter haven't really touched it all that much, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the Sharpshooter, and we're going to do a daily mission with it. So let's get started. One more thing before we go in, I'm going to respec the Sharpshooter skill tree so you see where my head is at and the different things that I'm unlocking to start things off. So I want to try out the Tactician drone. So this is the special ability that comes with the Sharpshooter. Don't really know how it works, but we'll find out together. I'm going to take the flashbang grenade. This is the unique grenade for the Sharpshooter again, and kills with signature weapon may drop signature weapon ammo for all group and raid members. That seems pretty good. I should probably take that, though I'm not the best sniper out there, so I don't think I'll get all that much use out of it, but practice makes perfect. And we only have 7 points remaining, but this over here is a unique scope or a unique mod attachment for guns for the Sharpshooter, so I'm going to work my way towards that. So we'll take this is my rifle tier 1. That's going to give us 5% increased rifle damage, and then as soon as we get 5 points, then we will unlock the digital scope. Last thing, for real, the equipment that I'm using is pretty much the same as what you may or may not have seen in my previous play session. It is the build or the loadout that I came up with for my Survivalist. It was working pretty well, but this is going to change for the Sharpshooter because these two specializations have different sensibilities. So for now, this is going to be a baseline for us to work with, and we will improve it over time with some different brand sets and different weapons as well. And I've also switched out the G36 assault rifle for the SOCOM M1A. Seems cool, right? All right, let's go kill some guys. I'm probably gonna get carried pretty hard today because I don't know how I feel about rifles in this game. They seem cool, but I think I just kind of suck with them. So if anybody has any tips for using a rifle or getting good with a rifle, feel free to let me know. I've always kind of liked them as a concept. I've always enjoyed the concept of being accurate and hitting hard from long range, but I don't know. So let's oh, I forgot to equip the drone. Hold on. See, I'm getting carried already. Okay, it's on. Let's use it for the first time right here. I guess I gotta send it somewhere. But it seems like everything is dying before my drone even gets to the location that I want it to go. Oh, look at that. It's scanning the enemies. So now we have really good vision of the battlefield. That's actually kind of cool. Oh my. Well, my teammate went down over there, but the other agent is going to get them, so I'll just keep pew-pewing. I do kind of like having the drone just giving us vision of the battlefield like that. It seems kind of nice. I mean, in a dark room like this, enemies can kind of blend into the background a little bit, and just having them lit up like a Christmas tree seems decent. I think it's very obvious that I'm bad with these rifles so far. I'm just so accustomed to the spray and pray play style that this is probably going to be, quote, painful to watch for a lot of people. But you'll get over it pretty soon. Another thing that I'm probably going to have to adjust to when playing this specialization is staying back. Flashbang through the door. All for that one guy. That felt kind of mean. But yeah, I'm going to have to adjust to sitting back because I tend to enjoy play styles that center around constantly changing position and advancing and maneuvering to get really close to then just basically gut bust or just shove the barrel in the enemy's mouth and then fire away. But that's not the MO for the Sharpshooter. I always want to be kind of at this long range area. And again, this is another thing that I think the Division 2 has done, and even the Division 1 to an extent, has done a really good job of creating environments where making use of these different play styles feels rewarding, and it feels viable and practical. I'm gonna throw my little machine gun drone onto that table, and I'm just gonna chill back here while the rest of my team is kind of covering me. But yeah, the idea that I can employ different strategies and play styles to benefit myself and my team, and it feels like those decisions are meaningful. That's a pretty good thing. Now again, I'm getting carried super hard because I'm missing like 9. Oh, I got a headshot kill. That feels good. I'm missing so many shots, but I'm learning. I'm trying. Okay, so I just switched my machine gun turret to a sniper turret because I've never used it before and I want to see what it's like, so now's as good a time as any to kind of test it out. So let's put it up there and see how it goes. Fire? Maybe? Fire? It's alright. Seems a little bit clunky though. The damage is nice, but I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that. Because here's the thing, right? In making a setup for this class, for the sharpshooter, I'm thinking I want to have a really strong presence at range, but I also don't want enemies to dump truck me if they get close to me. I don't want to feel like a toddler. Like this big guy right here, I don't want to feel like a toddler when he's walking up close to me, which is probably, it's a good thing I have a shotgun to just pull out when things get crazy. But when I'm sitting back like this and I'm chilling, I want to have the advantage. I want to have a very strong advantage. Like right now, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Flashbang. Save me. Can I blind myself with that? No. I'm going to say no for now. So I think I'm going to switch the sniper turret off like as soon as it goes off cooldown. Let's throw another flashbang down there because there's a lot of enemies. I think we got one of them. It looks like my teammate's going to get the other one with that incendiary, so that's good. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this rifle business. Hello.
It's President Ellis. On helicopter on standby to
Oh.
extract him.
Now, one thing that I'm not totally sure about. Oh, go away, go away, go away, go away. Now, one thing that I'm not entirely sure about is the viability of scanning type abilities in general gameplay. Because I can see a scanning ability like my drone being incredibly valuable in dark areas at nighttime. And just for me, because I'm a potato sometimes, and I just don't notice enemies. I don't look at the mini-map enough. Somebody in the comments was giving me that tip multiple times, and I'm just now starting to apply that a little bit more often. But I wonder exactly how helpful the ability to just have that battlefield awareness is going to be in general gameplay. Like when it's bright and sunny outside, it just feels like you kind of know where the enemies are coming from. But as soon as you walk into a dark alley in the middle of the, like, hello, I almost wish I had a scan up for that guy, but it ultimately doesn't matter because he's dead now anyway, and he wasn't a real threat, right? So, is situational awareness super valuable for general gameplay? That's a question that will be answered as we continue to experiment. Oh, this guy's opening the door. He got secrets out here. Nothing. It's just a grenade and some ammo. It's fine. Oh, okay. Finally, the sniper turret has like a 4,000 minute cooldown. Let's go ahead and switch that off and never look back. It just did not feel good. That's definitely something that's going to need a balance pass of some kind. I'm just going to kind of chill back here and pew the enemies. I definitely feel like I should have put on a long zoom optic so I could really feel the difference in my effective range, because right now I feel like I'm using basically an assault rifle, but I have less damage drop off, right? Because I'm not really able to zoom in any farther than I normally can without using the proper sniper optics. Let's go ahead and put our turret down and just have it do some things. Oh, you know, I haven't used my signature weapon at all. Why don't we use it on this big boy? Shot him in the head, but he's got armor. His chest is exposed. We'll shoot him right in the gut. I think I was the one that got the kill on that, so that felt pretty cool. Hey, headshot. Oh yeah, I'm already sold on this specialization. That felt amazing. Here's a freaking question for you. Is there anything more satisfactory in first-person shooters than getting a crispy headshot kill? The answer is no. Alright, we're moving into the final set piece for the mission that we're doing. We just have to eliminate the remaining hyenas, and there are a lot of them. And I think this is going to be a cool place for us to make use of the scouting drone. I'm just going to put it in the center of the battlefield. I'm sure this is going to alert everybody. Okay, somebody else did it. But I don't know, this vision feels kind of nice. Just having that, like, we could see them anyway, right? But the extra highlights feels kind of good. Oh, you know what? Let me switch to my big old sniper and shoot this guy in the face. That's 2 shots to the head. He's still got his helmet on. 3. Reload. 4. That is the strongest helmet that has ever existed. But you know what? I haven't leveled up my sniper yet, so it's still doing very little damage for the world tier that I'm in. And also, I keep forgetting to throw my turret out. See, let's appreciate what we're doing right now with this setup. We've got the drone that's just providing situational awareness for myself and my teammates. I'm pretty sure they can see that too. And I've got the turret that's just laying down some suppressive fire, tagging up enemies, sort of filling in the gaps between when I'm looking for a new target and you know, kind of lining up a new shot. And missing a million times. Okay, there we go. We completed the mission successfully. We definitely got carried. I'm not going to deny the hard work of the people that I got randomly match made with, but that was a lot of fun, and it gave me a lot of stuff to think about regarding the Sharpshooter, how I wanted to play, and what I can potentially build with it. So let's go ahead and leave this group. All right, now that we're out of the missions, let's just look through what we got. The main thing that I want is going to be marksman rifles and rifles, because I don't have a lot of those even in my stash. So let's check it out. We got an SRS-A1. This is a high-end marksman rifle. But it has a really dumb talent on it. Close and personal. Killing a target within 7 meters grant 50% weapon damage. It's a great talent, but I don't imagine I'll make much use of it when using a marksman rifle. I did get another M1A, which is kind of cool. And the perk, I gotta use the right terminology. The talent it has, called Boomerang. Critical hits have a 50% chance to return the bullet to the magazine. If the bullet is returned to the magazine, the next shot has 20% increased damage. That feels kind of cool, right? That I imagine would require a very specific build focused on crit chance and crit damage to optimize, but it sounds fun. Now, for our armor pieces, right? I still haven't come up with any kind of concept for what I want to do. I know I want to do big damage, and I know I'm kind of leaning towards this idea of providing situational awareness. So what I would really want is a high frequency of my abilities. So I would want my drone to come off cooldown a lot. So cooldown reduction feels like a thing that I'm interested in. And this backpack right here, the 5.11 tactical, gives 13% cooldown reduction, but the brand set is giving us protection from elites, extra incoming healing, and weapon handling. Not bad stats in their own right, but they don't lean into the potential build that I want to create. And neither does the Murakami Industries brand set. but the attributes on the bag are pretty nice. I'm gonna keep it, but like it's not really a thing, right? And that's where stuff gets really exciting for me whenever I play a game like this that has potential to make builds and craft your own ideas and strategies. There's so much potential for different things, different strategies, and each one of them, it just makes you think, well, could I do that? Or would this work? Would that work? I don't think we got any gloves. But I do think we got maybe a holster. Araldi Holdings, the brand set bonus is accuracy, headshot damage, and marksman rifle damage. 3 things that all benefit the play style that we want to go for. So I'm going to make it a point to look for some really nice Araldi Holdings pieces in the future. For the attributes, I may prefer something like critical hit chance or critical hit damage or weapon damage, but for now, this is pretty cool. Okay, so with all of that said and done, I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to trying to put some stuff together. Trying to get my Araldi Holdings pieces together and learn a little bit more about the Sharpshooter. If anybody out there plays the Sharpshooter and wants to give me any tips or ways that they like to build their character, I'm definitely open to reading that kind of stuff. I love theory crafting and talking about different ways to engage with the game. That's one of my favorite things to do. And the Division 2 is opening up those possibilities. There are so many different considerations to make with every single piece of gear. There's obviously meta concerns about skill power and other things not being as effective as they should be, blah, blah, blah. But there's a really amazing foundation here, and it's a lot of fun to engage with. So, gonna take a little break. When we come back, we're going to be doing some more stuff with the Sharpshooter, maybe fiddling around with some different weapons, control points, I don't know. But we'll be back, and it'll be exciting. So, as always, the name of the game is The Division 2. The name of the channel is iBluairJgR. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.